and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Sneha Khanna Sehgal. I'm an angel connector and soul coach, and this is a message that someone really needs to hear, know, and fully absorb and integrate. Let's check it out. You have Archangel Michael working very strongly with you at this point in time, and also Archangel Nathaniel is coming forward along with Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Michael is fierce, he's passionate, he's fiery, he's protective, he's witty, he's fun-loving. Archangel Gabriel actually helps you be in the right place, the right time. She's bringing in a flood of opportunities within the next 2 to 3 weeks of you hearing and assimilating this message. If this resonates, please remember to subscribe and hit a like. It will support me and it will help me know that this is something you guys enjoy and I can create more of this. Archangel Nathaniel is a very fiery energy. When things feel stuck and stagnant, he can really come in with really charged up energy and shift things around, move things around, make things work in a different light. It's almost like the tower crumbles suddenly, but you are safe. So the messages this week are from the animal spirit. We're also going to be using the Moonology deck, and we have the angel answers as well. Let's get started. So the giraffe usually is associated with an expanded awareness, the giraffe because it's got such a long neck and it has a better perspective than most other animals. It has advantage of height. It is the tallest mammal on the planet currently. It can see a wider perspective. It can reach the sky while still being grounded to the earth, and that is the message that it is bringing forward for you. Expand your perspective while staying grounded. It's great to have lofty ideals. It's great to be somewhere else, but you can only be somewhere else if you know where you are currently. If you have no foundation to start from, there is no way that you can actually move forward and create different things in your life. Spirit, your angels, the universe, they've all been showing you signs and synchronicities and trying to shift you in a direction that you may have been unwilling to see. But in the next 8 days, or for some 8 days, and for some the next 2 to 3 weeks or 2 to 3 days, depending on where you are in your journey, you are likely to see this shift. You're likely to see through the illusion that you may be feeling trapped, and you are likely to, if you're feeling claustrophobic, this is almost like this foliage right here is looking, it's feeling like it's a plastic trap. It's not feeling very natural right now, and you may be feeling like you're just trapped in this space where you feel this is supposed to be fodder, but when you go to chew it, it's really not working out. It's actually getting toxic, and it's becoming a place that's really unhealthy for you to be in, mentally, emotionally, energetically, physically. So the giraffe spirit animal is coming forward and asking you to just take a step back, use your higher perspective, higher wisdom, learnings, all of that to your advantage, and try and look at the bigger picture and see what is the purpose behind you wanting this shift in life. For example, if you've been considering switching your career options, what is the reason that you're doing this? Is it purely for materialistic gain? Is it purely for something that that feels more aligned with your purpose? What is the reason? Is it for a better work-life balance? What is the reason? And you will realize that most often than not, when the reason is only monetary, you find more resistance in your life. But when that monetary reason is also backed by purpose, you tend to propel forward more swiftly, more easily. You are a star seed. Whoever is watching this, if this video has found you, you are a star seed, and you've been born with an inner guidance system that comes very naturally to you. and you may feel, since it comes so easily to you, there must be something wrong and everybody else would be receiving guidance in a similar way. But no, it isn't so. Also, a message for some of you is that if you're finding it difficult to see the expanded perspective, it's almost like this is the mother and this is the baby, and this is, you can take it as a metaphor for mentor and mentee. You could look at it as your angels and you. You could look at it as somebody in an authority figure who is experienced enough to help you see through this and help you understand how you can break through this glass ceiling, this illusion. Try and figure that out. The message is general, so take whatever you feel is fitting in with your life right now, but try and break this veil, try and move past it. If you can't move past it, take a step back and look over the wall, and you'll see there's a huge world out there, and things are not just limited as your perception, your current perception allows them to be. You in your present, what you have is the lion spirit animal is also coming forward. This lion, it's got a very non-fierce expression, unlike most lion expressions. It's a wild animal, it's an animal of power, but it knows that just exhibiting its power for no reason is futile. It knows when to use its power, it knows when to work in a group setting, in a community setting. It's called a pride. It also knows when to use its power to co-create in life. All right, so at this point in time, you may feel like you are an authority, which you always are. You're always in charge of your life, but the lion is looking through this energetic portal currently and telling you to align your life a little more. It's almost like these pieces of energy are frazzled and scattered. Look through this entire way. Look through what the pieces in your current life puzzle are showing you, and you'll realize that it's almost like the Matrix analogy that they're giving me. There is no spoon. You can create what you want to create, but your purpose behind it needs to be clearly defined. It can't be that at one point in time you're saying, I want to create this, and the very next thought if you think of manifesting a thought for 60 seconds, you can't back it up by 60 minutes of thinking contradictory thoughts. At this point in time, a lot of you may be going through a challenging time. You may be feeling that things are just getting claustrophobic for you. And the angels always say, when the universe feels like it's pushing you to the wall, it's only because the universe wants to push back and expand your horizons. It wants you to understand that you can bend your reality. It wants you to understand the walls are merely constructs of your own mind, and the more you allow yourself to to honor the fact that you are not a victim in your life, but you can create from a different space in your life, the more it gives you opportunities to create. It's almost like you want to create something good in your life, but you're contradicting it by thinking that it makes you a bad person, or it's going to take you away from the things that you really love. Please understand that the universe always gives us an opportunity to create balance in our life, and when we start coming from fear, the imbalance is created in terms of either we are taken away from what we want to create, or we get so obsessed with what we want to create that we forget to enjoy what we already have. And that's the balance that we need to enjoy in the present moment. Cooperation, compromise, not really compromise, but cooperation is the key, to live in a happy social environment, in a balanced social environment, to live in a manner that balances your soul, mind, body, emotion, everything. It's important to you. It's important that you remember that not always is power to be used to destroy. Power can also be used to create. So channel your anger, channel your rage in a direction that allows you to create, rather than create bridges, create opportunities, create a life you want, rather than create destruction and create walls that take things away from you. The rhinoceros is actually a very gentle animal. It is a very docile, very easygoing, very chilled out animal, unless it's pushed to be aggressive. And the rhinoceros is here to help you understand. And somehow this reminds me of a unicorn horn. So this rhinoceros is actually helping you remember that just because you have a tough exterior doesn't mean you have to make use of the tough exterior. You can always channel that inner, that inner softy out there. That, put your vulnerabilities out there and explore your strengths, explore things that make you different. It's okay if you fail. It doesn't make you good or bad. It just means that you've tried something new. And just because you don't accomplish something in the first shot doesn't mean that it's not meant for you. If you really feel that something is meant for you, want to go for it, try different ways of going towards it. Also, the rhinoceros has got really big ears in this image, which means that the message I'm receiving is that be open to advice, be open to opportunities, be open, keep your ears out for opportunities, conversations, all of that. Listen more than you speak, observe more than you show. Also, something about this is the image here is giving me the energy of processing the information, allowing yourself to tap into that stillness within you. It's almost like the rhinoceros has a very sharp horn, so it can easily harm people, or other beings that it comes in contact with. But it uses it only to create a safe, energetic space for itself. It doesn't use it to harm. So allow yourself to mull in the stillness. Allow yourself to enjoy your strength, that all these power animals embody strength in different ways. So enjoy your strength, enjoy yourself feeling grounded and anchored into the earth plane while connecting to the higher realms. Enjoy that power that comes in from feeling connected to yourself, connected to source, being able to create everything that you think of. Allow yourself to kind of appreciate quiet victories rather than going out there and showing the world, this is exactly what I want, because that is what you're really going for. You don't want to prove things to others. You want to prove them to yourself. You want to do things for yourself. You want to do things because you want to do things for your loved ones, your family, you want to achieve something in life because you want to put yourself out there and kind of leave a legacy behind. That legacy may be material, the legacy may be helping transform lives. And since a lot of you watching this are light workers and starseeds, your spirit wants you to know that every single thing you want in life, the biggest possible luxury that you can't even dream of, can be yours, provided you choose to break from this construct of only looking for how do I create this luxury in life. Because the minute you are in service of others, the minute you put yourself out there, open yourself up, open your heart up, you will realize that you're allowing abundance to flow in ways more than one. And you're allowing your family, your loved ones to be blessed in ways more than one. And you'll always realize that the inflow of everything good in your life begins to multiply, because the outflow of what you feel you're doing for others, your purity of heart that you put out there, is actually creating and triggering a chain reaction of miracles to come into your life. And this is not the time to get stuck and sucked into this void of I don't have enough. This is a time to understand that the bridge between what you don't have and what you want is you finding your peace within you, you realizing that your heart opens up everything. It's like this, your heart is the key, it's the portal to creating this life that you want, all right? And source energy, spirit, and this abundant, prosperous energy is working with you. So is Archangel Gabriel working with you really, really strongly. Your Moonology deck says that a new start is coming. It's almost like, even though we're approaching a full moon now, and this is a timeless reading, so at any given point in time that you see this reading, in the next 7 to 10 days, or the 7th of the month that is following, you are going to be receiving breakthroughs either in the physical or in the physical realm, or you will receive clarity, answers, connection, resources, opportunities that you need to take you on to this feeling of abundance that you want to create in your life. Spirit wants you to know, Archangel Michael wants you to know that you may be feeling that I'm doing so much for everybody and I don't get anything in return. Your time is coming. You don't have to get trapped in this, because whoever is watching this right now, you are magic manifestors, and by looking at this matrix that feels like you're trapped in, you are just perpetuating that energy in your life currently. You also have this card that's fallen out. Oh, co-create. Use color energy to, using, I'm getting like a pale blue. If you want to enhance your intuition, work with Archangel Haniel, work with the lunar cycles, use like a pale blue color. It's almost like this color. Visualize and use that color in your life in different ways. You can bathe yourself in white light. If you want to open up your heart center, if you're drawn to a green or a baby pink, work with those colors. You can use gold as an energy, gold as a color to draw prosperity into your life. The universe is willing to co-create with you. It's almost like this is you in the physical realm and this is you in the spirit realm, all right? And your soul wants to co-create with you and create something beautiful in your life. So find a way of kind of being centered. Diplomatic here means, to me, it means being centered, not going one extreme or the other. Try and find yourself. Try and find a way of being centered. Try and always come back and ask yourself, in what way can I work on this situation that it turns out for the highest good of everyone involved? Not what I want, not what the other one, but in the highest good of what everyone wants and what is in the highest good of everyone involved. And you'll realize that the angelic energy, you'll actually start attracting miracles and angelic assistance in your life almost instantly. And you have the subconscious message of, the subconscious energy. Bottom of the deck energy is the monkey. And again, you have community. So open your heart, nurture your relationships, nurture children, nurture your inner child. As children, we are not really as attuned to taking. We're happy to share. We're happy to, we're not really bothered about where our next meal is going to come from, or where we're going to get the next toy from, or where the chocolates are coming from. We just know that we ask for it and we get it in some way or the other. And that is the energy that you are being called to remember at this point in time. Balance your mind, body and soul. And before I started this reading, I did have the Panther spirit showing up, and this is a magical sign from spirit here. The bottom of the deck is the Black Panther, and this is one of the most powerful and mysterious spirit animals working with you. It's asking you to be fearless, go for your goals, go for your dream. You don't have to disengage in what you're currently doing to create something new. You can transition into it, you can collaborate, you can create from where you are. And the Black Panther also is excellent for navigating uncharted territory. So if you've been sitting on something for a while, and just because you don't know how to take action, you can work with the Black Panther spirit animal and explore uncharted territories. Ladybugs are a sign of good luck and money and prosperity, and all that is coming your way. Work with the Black Panther spirit animal. You are always going to be protected, and the Black Panther has a specific message for some: to be vulnerable enough to try. It's okay to try. If you're not trying because you're scared of failure, that's the one thing that you don't need to be worried about, because your vulnerability is your biggest protection, because that comes from a space of purity of heart, and that purity of heart, it creates a magnetic force field around you that automatically protects you from everything and everyone and all situations that are not going to serve you. And while leaving, we're going to be, that was your reading, and while we leave, we are going to just remember one affirmation and remind ourselves of this whenever we feel a little lost. And just in general, you can just remember this affirmation always. Everything works in my favor. The universe conspires in my favor. The angels conspire in my favor. So if you feel things are seemingly unaligned, misaligned, whatever else it is, remind yourself everything works out in my favor. The universe conspires in my favor. The angels conspire in my favor. I hope this reading helped and resonates. And please remember to like, share, subscribe, and support me by helping sharing this message. And when you subscribe and you like, it helps me create more content like this. Sending you lots of love and many angels. Bye.